This is tutorial number 122, and it covers how to use construction points within SOLIDWORKS. Now to start off, let's open up a new part file. Let's click File, click New, click Part, click OK. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use some construction points. So I'm going to show you with the center line and the point, just how to throw them in and how to use them as a construction point. So to start off, let's click the front plane and let's click center line. Now, with a center line, whenever you draw it, you're going to notice that compared to a normal line, it's got the it's broken up into like little sections. It's got the dots going along. So the reason why you throw one in there is for two reasons. One is that that line's not going to be extruded or created when you make a feature from it. It's just there for reference purposes. So when you have the dotted lines there, it's just a reference line. So you're able to say add another line in here, and with a smart dimension, say create an angle between the two and say 45. So this is not going to ever be shown up in a feature, but this will be used in a feature. So that's the reason why you'd want to throw in a center line. And it can also be like a center line in whatever it is that you may have. If you have like a circle that you're drawing or something, you can throw it in as a center line too. But pretty much a center line is just like a construction line that you can put it in there, and it's not going to show up when you create the feature, but you're able to dimension and parameterize everything else around it. And it's kind of the same with the points. If you put in, just say, a couple points around here, you can use those to reference other things around. So let's make it 150. So even though this is already, dimension is kind of pushed there, but say we threw in some points and it already had constraints on it, we can use those points then to constrain the rest of the sketch, and then say we like our points and the positions that they're in. Then you can go and fill it out and say, let's close that one up there, and we want a couple lines here. So with the points, you can kind of put them in beforehand, measure them out to the points and the spots that you want them to be, then fill it out by using the line, 3-point arc, whatever sketch tools that you wanted to use. So it's a nicer way rather than kind of drawing that same thing in and then trying to go back and playing with the points and stuff, because then it's a little bit more finicky. So if you do the points alone and you put them in the right positions, it's a lot easier and it's a lot quicker than drawing a sketch and then trying to parameterize the points. And that concludes our tutorial on how to use construction points and lines within SOLIDWORKS.